doing fine. Welcome to today's lesson, English. And we are going to talk about grammar, particularly parts of speech. And parts of speech, these are words explain how they are used in a sentence. And they are also known as word classes. And in English, we have eight main parts of speech. We have nouns, we have pronouns, we have adjective, interjection, conjunction, adverbs, verbs, and preposition. So we can start with noun. So what is a noun, learners? A noun is a naming word, a name of a person, of a place, of a city, of a town. And we also have types of nouns. Like we talked about, we have proper noun, we have common noun, we have countable and countable. Like for example, proper noun. A proper noun is a name of a person, places, cities, and they are majorly written in capital letters. That is a proper noun. Common noun, these are names of things like trees, days. So you don't need to write them necessarily using capital letters. So those are types of nouns. A noun is a naming word. And other nouns, there are types of nouns. A pronoun is a word that is used instead of a noun. For example, we can use she. She can replace a girl. For example, we can have Ivy. Ivy is the name of a girl. So in a sentence, instead of using the word Ivy, you can use she. So she there is a pronoun. And it has replaced the word Ivy in a sentence. Adjective. Adjective is a word that describes a noun, a describing word. And we also talked about the order of adjective. For example, you've been given adjective and you are being asked to arrange it in an orderly way. There's a formula that we normally use to get the correct answer. So adjective is a word that describes a noun, a describing word. For example, you can say somebody is short, tall, small, big. So the word small, big there is an adjective. It is describing a particular word. That is an adjective. Interjection. Interjection, these are words that are used to express our feelings. You've won a prize. How do you express yourself? There is a word that you can use to express yourself. For example, you are walking on the road, then you step on the mud. How do you react? Do you just come from it and laugh? No, you will have to say yuck. So that yuck there is an interjection. So interjection explains how you feel about particular something. Conjunction. Conjunction is a joining word. A joining word. For example, you can have two sentences and you are being asked to join using one word. So that one word there will be called conjunction. Conjunction is a joining word. For example, we have and, but, although, since. So those words there are what are called conjunction, a joining word. Then we have adverbs. Adverb, these are words that tell us more about a verb. We all know that a verb is a doing word. Like now, I'm teaching. So teaching there become a verb. So adverb now will tell us how that verb is being done. For example, somebody is walking. How is that person walking? Majestically, slowly. So the word majestically and slowly is adverb. It is telling us how a particular verb is being done. Then we have verb. We've said a verb is a doing what? Eat. Like I know some of you are now sitting. So the word sit there is a verb. You are doing it. Or some of you are writing. So the word write is a verb, a doing word. Then preposition. Preposition is a word that show relationship between one thing and the other. Like now I can give an example of you people's back at home. You are sitting. And where are you sitting? You are sitting on the chair. So the word on tells us the relationship between you and the chair. The word on tells us the relationship between you and the chair. So the word on there is a preposition. So these are the main 8 parts of a speech that we have in grammar or that we have in English. I hope we are together there. Then we are going to talk about formation of adjectives. Formation of adjectives. Formation of adjectives. And adjectives are majorly formed from noun. And we've said that a noun is a name, a naming word. For example, we can have noun here. Then we have adjective. Adjective. So we want to see how adjective can be formed from the word noun or from the sentences below. We have mother, we have use, we have silk, and we have grease. Grease. So sense, and we have the word heat. So sense is a noun. So we can form this sense, a noun, to become adjective. So how do we do it? So we say sense, the correct form of the word sense in adjective become senseless. Senseless. Mother becomes motherly. Motherly. Use become useful. Useful, or it can be useless. Then we have silk becomes silken. Silken. Then grease become Greek. Then heat become hot. So these are nouns. We've said a noun is a naming word, and we've said adjective is a describing word. So we can form adjective, we can form a noun to become an adjective. For example, we have the word sense. So sense is a noun. So the correct form of the word sense in adjective become senseless. So mother. Mother is a noun. We all know what a mother is a female parent. So from the word mother, we can actually describe it, or we can form the word adjective from it, from the word mother. And the correct form of the adjective form is motherly. Then we have use. What is use, learners? You all know the meaning of the word. So from this word use, we can form the adjective. We can describe it. And when we describe it, it becomes useful, or it can also be useless. So here we have two, either useful or useless. Then we have silk. Silk is a noun. Now when we form it, it becomes silken. Then you will go and find out the word silk. Go and find out. So then we have the word Greece. Greece is a country. So people from that country are called Greek. So Greece is a country. Now the people that are coming from that country are called Greek. Like we can say Kenya is a country. How do we call people that are coming from Kenya? They are called Kenyans. So there it is the same here. We have Greece, then we have Greek. Then we have heat. Heat. What is heat, learners? What happens when it is cold? How do you react? Do you just sit there? What do? most of us use jikos. So what is the use of that jikos? That jiko is used to provide us with heat. So heat is a noun. And the correct form of the word adjective of the heat is the word hot. So these are some of the example of adjective form from the word noun. I hope you are together up to that. So what you need to have in mind is that you need to know that we have 8 main parts of speech in English. And you also need to know the example in each. For example, we said noun, what a noun is, and also the types of noun. Types of nouns. You also need to know that we said we have proper noun, we have common noun, we have countable, we have uncountable, and the list continues. We also have a pronoun. We've said a pronoun is that word that is used to replace the word noun. We have adjective, a describing word, interjection, a word that expresses our feeling, conjunction, a joining word, adverbs, tell us more about the verbs, and we have verbs, a doing word, preposition, a word that shows relationship between one or two things. Then you say formation of adjective. And here you also need to ask yourself the order of adjective. Let me write it here. Order of adjective. To remind ourselves, we say you have to write the word obshacom. Then here is N. So that this N stands for number. Then this one stands for opinion. Then the first A stands for size. Then we have shape. Then we have age. Then we have color. It can be color or complexion. Then O stands for origin. Then M stands for material or make. So this is also something that you need to have at our fingertip, the order of adjective. You just write the word obshacom, and you know, and the last one is N. I forgot to write. N now stands for noun. So we have the number. The number, it can be number 1, 2 up to 100. Opinion, somebody can be beautiful, handsome, but people have different opinions. Your opinion from mine can differ. Then we have size. Is it big or small? Then we have shape. Shape can be triangular, circular, rectangular, oval. Then we have age. Is it new? Is it old? Then we have color or complexion. Then we have origin. Then we have material or make. And then the last one is noun. So these are what you need to know when you talk about the parts of speech in English. So I hope we've understood something and we've also reminded ourselves of something. So I will give you some work to do concerning forming adjective from the words given. I hope you enjoyed the lesson. Do have a blessed day. And